Hey again everyone, so I'm back with another book haul in my mailbox for you, and today I think I have about 11 books to show you, so I will get on with it and hopefully not make this video too long. The first book I got is a hardback and it's Twilight the graphic novel volume 2. I was super excited to finally get this. I think this came out on like the 16th of this month because I really like the Twilight books. I don't love them, I really like them. I like the movies, they're so-so, but I loved the graphic novel. This is volume 1, and this came out near my birthday last year, so I've had a long wait for volume 2. And I love that they go together and make one big picture. That won't take very long to read at all, it'll be like an hour's read. So super excited to finally get that. The next book I got is also a hardback, and that's Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. You'll know if you watched this video how I went off on a little bit of a rant on this book, and I wasn't going to buy it because of how different the UK cover is to the US cover and how I really didn't like this cover. Well, I couldn't resist. I had to have it based on the story, and that's really what's important. And actually it is nicer in person. It has got this sort of sheen to it. The like purple and pink, what the hell? Blue sort of sheens, and it has it on the back as well. I don't know how well that picks up, but it's okay. I would still prefer that the UK cover be the same as the US, but oh well. The next book I got is an adult book, and that's Envy by J.R. Ward. She wrote the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, which I love, and this is book 3 in her Fallen Angels series. This came out like September, and it took me this long to actually get around to getting it. But yep. The next book that I got is Persuade Me by Juliet Archer. And this is a contemporary retelling of Persuasion by Jane Austen. And I am Persuasion obsessed. I love Persuasion so much. I have like all the adaptations. I have a couple of copies of the book. I love it. I love it as much as Pride and Prejudice, probably a little bit more. I don't know. I love both. And so I had to get this. Had to. It says there, Darcy and Friends, book 2. Her first book is The Importance of Being Emma, and I don't like Emma very much. She annoys me. So I thought, I'll give this a go, and if I really like it, then I will get Emma, just so that they match, and so that I don't have number 2 for no reason, but otherwise it won't really bother me. But I'm really excited for this one. The next book that I got is Beautiful Chaos by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I'm loving the yellow and black, actually. I'm really liking it. I loved Beautiful Creatures. It was a really, really great book. And I read that like quite early this year, I think. And reading that then got me back into like devouring like paranormal YA books. I was always reading them, but after that I just seemed to read one after the other. But I have Beautiful Darkness on my shelf, but I haven't read it yet because I knew that once I read that I would want to read this. So I will probably read Beautiful Darkness in the near future. I have so many books to read. It's just, I don't know what to read next. Oh, it's so hard. The next book that I got wasn't supposed to be out until November, I think, because it's a book I've wanted for a long time, because it came out in the US a little while ago and I wanted it, and that's The Vampire Stalker by Alison Van Dypen. I don't want to butcher that name, I'm sure I have, I'm so sorry. And it says on the front, ever been in love with a boy in the book? In a book. I can't read now, that's quite worrying. So that's really relatable, because all the boys in books out there that are just so wonderful. But it's really short. It's only 250 pages. really tiny, and I think it's a standalone. That'll be quite interesting. The next book that I bought was Carrier of the Mark by Lee Fallon. I'm loving the cover. I love that it's this grey and then the vibrant blue, and then on the back it's got a heart. I've heard mixed things. Some people really like it. Some people say it's a little samey and are comparing it to like Twilight. But I really wanted to see for myself, so I'm really excited for this. And this isn't that long either. Like 340 pages, so that's quite okay. I still have my sore throat, so I'm really trying not to cough. It's really hard. Next book that I bought is book 11 in the Morganville Vampire series, and that's Last Breath by Rachel Caine. I have loved each of the books I've read so far in Morganville Vampires. I'm only up to book 3, but I really want to be reading them, but there's so many other books to be reading, which is kind of sad. But I've got book 11, and my favourite colour is green, as I've probably told you so many times, but it has this vibrant green and black. It's so cool. And it comes with a short story. I think there's another one of the books that comes with a short story as well, so it's quite cool. The next book I bought is also another Rachel Caine book, and that is Working Stiff. I think this is a new one. This should have come out the 31st, and it came out early. It's about a woman that works in a mortuary, and she finds out that her bosses are bringing people back to life as zombies. Hence, it's called a revivalist novel. And I thought this sounded so cool, and I loved Rachel Caine's Morganville Vampire series, and I have her Weather Warden series book 1 and 2, so I thought I would get this one. I'm really super excited to read this. I'm excited for all these books. I should come up with a new word. The next 2 books I got for review from Myra Inc, and first one is The Iron Queen by Julie Kagawa. I bought book 1 and 2 quite some time ago, and I haven't read them, and they're lovely to have just purely based on the covers. I don't know how well you can see, but they actually sparkle. So I'm currently reading book 1. I've almost finished. I have 30 pages to go. So the review for that will be up soon, I hope. And the last book that I got for review is Rachel Vincent's My Soul to Steal, and this is book 4 in her Soul Screamer series, and I do have books 1 to 3, which I also bought quite a while ago, at the same time I bought The Iron Fae. So I will probably read My Soul to Take next, I think. So thank you to Myra Inc for sending these to me. They're kind of up there with my priority reads at the moment. So yeah, that's my haul for this week. There are still so many books that I want. So many. It's quite depressing. I got all these books and there are still more on my to be read pile. It's awful. It's good. It's really good, but it's awful at the same time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this book haul, and I will see you guys soon. Happy reading!